Hello everyone and welcome to Felmir Productions. Today I'm going to be playing some Kerbal Space Program. I spent a lot of hours playing this game, but that was mostly all stock with maybe a few mods sprinkled in. I figured I'm going to mix it up today and I've got the Realism overhaul, the Real Solar System, a bunch of the other really popular Realism mods thrown in, and I kind of just want to see how far I can get with this. Alright, it looks like we start in the normal looking Kerbal Space Center. Uh, it's 1st of January 1951. It's very dark at the minute, probably because the sun isn't up. Um, it looks like I think it's put us where Kennedy Space Center would be, but I don't want to launch from Florida. I want to pick a different place besides Florida. If I wanted to be in Florida, I would just go outside. So, oh, there's a lot of options. We have a lot of options. Any one of them. Okay, yeah, we are in Cape Canaveral, so let me pick literally anything else, just so I don't have to be in Florida. Now, I don't know what to pick because there's so many options. The base game only gives you like three, but this just gives you so many more. Oh, we could launch from Baikonur or or North Korea. All right, sure, let's go with North Korea. That's like the opposite side of the planet from Florida, so I think that's far enough. Okay. Uh, this is fine. This is fine. This is um this is what North Korea doesn't want anybody to know about. They figured out anti-gravity technology in the 50s. Kim Il-sung invented it himself, and their space station float or their space center floats. It's gotta suck to be a pilot in the North Korean space program because if you miss that runway, you gotta either recover or you're going splat. That's gonna be that's gonna be a challenge. But I think I'm up for it. I think I'm up for this challenge. We can make this work. It's easy contracts. If you look at our if you've looked at the money, I did give myself some more money, and the contracts do give out more money, but that's because, of course, to leave Earth is going to take a lot more Delta V than it would in the base game, and I don't know if it's balanced around that. If not, I'll just have too much extra money and I'll just have to like, I don't know. Oh, that is weird. We get that void in the background. I'm so used to seeing the normal Kerbal Space Center that seeing that just looks strange. Okay, we get some of these. We have regular pods, but I don't want to get any Kerbals killed just yet because I don't understand how this all works yet. Uh, I guess we can use this one. That is a small rocket. The procedural. I've used these before. These are pretty neat. Perfect. I get the feeling that because the Earth is going to be so much harder to get off of, I'm going to have to throw like a montage of sounding rockets in here till I actually get enough technology to send a real mission to orbit. But I guess we'll see. Oh, this just looks so cursed. Oh, this is gonna take forever. This part I'm gonna have to definitely cut out. Oh, there we go. Landed almost back on the pad where we started. That is peak. We didn't even need any fancy extra control equipment. Just up and down where it came back from.
무엇이나 마음만 먹으며 프로그램에 따라 만드는 선군시대 기계공업의 사랑 우리 CCCS CNC는 주체공업의 비유 CNC는 차력갱생의 본래 사부님 가리키는 길 따라 돌파하라 최첨단을 아리랑 민족의 자존심 높이 과학기술 강국을 세우자 행복이 파도쳐온다 지식경제 시대인 오늘날 떨어지면 기술의 노예들이 첨단으로 세계 향해 나가는 우리 CCC 기술 CNC는 주체공업의 비유 CNC는 차력갱생의 반대 사부님 가리키는 길 따라 돌파하라 최첨단을 아리랑 민족의 자존심 높이 과학기술 강국을 세우자 행복이 파도쳐온다
Alright, that's enough sounding for one playthrough. I think it's time that we launch our first astronaut. And since there's nothing left to be gained by going suborbital, we're just going to jump right to our first orbital flight and hopefully our first orbital recovery, because on top of all this liquid fuel is a very teeny tiny solid rocket motor, so that hopefully we can reach orbit and then spin backwards and fire that rocket motor to get Jebediah back home. Got to start this turn kind of hard because our Delta V budget isn't exactly super great on leaving us room for error. So we're going to be trying to keep that apoapsis from getting too high, because if it does that, then we're going to need a lot more fuel to circularize. Then again, we're just trying to reach any orbit at this point. I will say, as weird as the rocket looks, that is a pretty nice view. I really wish these shrouds would work correctly. Yeah, Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. It has an option in the designer to put shrouds on them, but it doesn't seem to do anything. All right, we're coming up on space here. That was some weird glitch in the Matrix moment there. This is why they don't go to space, because every time they go to space, there's like this glitch in reality. All right, trying to get in orbit here. Any orbit. And we're there. I had to kill the engine a little early. That way we didn't get stranded. This thing isn't gonna fire back up though. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing we brought this one. So there we are with 8 kilometers per second. This really weird orbit. So maybe the delta V map I found wasn't entirely correct. Or maybe it was just referring to a better orbit than the one that I had. Alright, since I have no attitude control, I have to wait for this thing to spin around the planet so that I can fire my retro thrusters and hopefully land. I mean, it would have been better to circle over here anyway because of orbital mechanics, but not the point. There we go. Oh, that's probably a little too aggressive. Probably a little too aggressive. Let's let's balance that out a bit. There we go. Not too steep. I don't want to warp too quick because occasionally the fact that the space barrier is 140K instead of 70K really messes this up, and while I was doing the sounding rockets, I lost at least one that I didn't throw in to the fact that it hit 140 and it just didn't stop time warp. A look at that pretty sunrise while we go in for the landing. What a view. If Jebediah could turn the capsule, that'd be a great moment. There we go. Perfect screenshot kind of moment. All right, coming in for the landing. Where's that? It's hard to tell. Uh, oh, that's India. So that would be Oh, I don't know where that arrow ends. I don't even want to make a bad guess because somebody's going to say something about my geography skills, so I'm not even going to make a bad guess as to where we're landing. I'll admit I don't know. I mean, this is like directly over Saudi Arabia, and then it looks like, but I couldn't tell you the rest of it. Yeah, I feel safer with that heat shield on. I know this thing has a blader and could probably handle it, but that heat shield gives me a little more feeling of security. And there we go. Jebediah Kerman, the first North Korean astronaut, touches down safely. I don't know where he is, but he's alive. I'm sure whoever finds us isn't about to, oh, I can't put a flag? I was gonna drop a flag, that'd be funny. I guess I have to upgrade the center for that. But anyway, I think this is a great stopping point for the moment, and I'll come back to this later. So I'll see you all next time.